We have staff working with the most vulnerable children in society. You're most vulnerable when you've lost your parents for whatever reason. You're now on your own. Your biological protectors have gone. You're now vulnerable to everything. And the staff who look after you are on minimum wage. And most of them will be people who are not from this country. So we're importing people to work with the most vulnerable. We're giving them poor wages because we allow anyone to do that job. There's a basic police check, of course there is. But apart from that, anyone can work with the most vulnerable children in society. It's been common knowledge now for 30, 40 years in the UK, and every study has confirmed this, that if you leave an abused child with its parents, that child will do better in life than if we take that abused child away and put it in a children's home. So a child being sexually, emotionally, physically abused will do better in life if we leave that child with its parents who are abusing it, because our care system is so bad that we make sure those children come out worse in life when we take them away. Part of that will be the services, but part of it is, even if your parents are abusive, you still love your parents. There's that bond there. That's that biological bond we can't break. So when we rip children away from their parents, even if they're poor parents, we've already damaged that child. Hence why social services over the last 20, 30 years really don't want to take children away. Because they know it's damaging. Plus the councils know it's expensive. So the councils don't want to do it because that's going to save us a fortune now.
You mentioned as well there that they kind of let anyone do these jobs, and I think a prime example of that is Shabir Ahmed, the ringleader of the Rochdale grooming gang, who worked for the
Oldham Council.
Oldham Council as a welfare rights officer between the years of 1988 and they say it was 2006, which is interesting because I can only find a record of him being fired in 2008, 3 years after an investigation began into him.